Today, we are going to analyze Real Madrid versus Valencia game. What an incredible performance from Vinicius. Our performance last two matches was subpar, and today we came back. We improved drastically, and against a stronger side like Valencia, that's incredible. Our performance was as good as their score sheet suggests, 4-1. This game again showed how important Vinicius is. Whenever Vinicius play for us, we play much better football. We create more chances. We take on player. Another dazzling performance from Vinicius and he scored a brace. That's incredible. Before talking about Vinicius' performance, let's have a look how did we perform in the first half. Our first half performance was good because we controlled the match. The only thing that is a little bit concerning was that first 20 to 30 minutes, we were slow. We were kinda passive and slow build-up wasn't helping us to create chances. However, last 20 minutes, we upped the tempo and our build-up was much faster. As a result, we were creating lots of chances. Our chance creations include one fantastic header from Militao. Next, Asensio also had a decent shot, but the goalie saved it. Vinicius also had a good chance for heading, and Benzema also had a good long-distance shot. But the best chance creation was from Modric. Modric hit the crossbar, and we were unlucky not to score. I thought that was an amazing shot. Now, let's talk about the controversial penalty. Is it a penalty? For me, is very soft. If you look at the Casemiro's first touch, the ball kind of went away from him. The only way this would be a clear-cut penalty for me if the ball would be close to Casemiro. Yes, we can argue that there was a contact, but for me that's not enough for a penalty. But we move on. We take the penalty and Benzema scored what a penalty, like top bin. It was really an amazing penalty. Overall, first half was kind of slow, but we controlled the match. And to be fair, we had a lot of possession, which meant that Valencia wasn't forcing us to do mistakes. When we played Valencia's home, they were pressing high, and that was causing a lot of problems. But today, surprisingly, they did not press as high as they were at that match. Now let's go back to second half. Second half was the best part of this match. One goal down at first half. Valencia is not happy. As Valencia was taking more risks for the equalizer, we had a lot of chances. We had a lot of spaces to run behind. Especially Vinicius was creating a lot of problems for Valencia. And Vinicius' constant movement and threat in the wing means that we'll have more goals. And Vinicius scored his first goal. What a beautiful goal by Vinicius. 1-2 pass with Benz with a tidy space and a little bit lucky deflection, and Vini had what a finish. Before slotting to the net, he had an excellent first touch. Again, the composure in front of the goal shows that how much improvement Vinicius did this season. And if you see the goal, like how many players around him, still he managed to score the goal. It shows that how much he brings to the game for us. This kind of penetration and decisive movements, that's what we missed in last match against Getafe. And Vini's second goal shows another moment of calmness, the composure in the final third. Asensio had a beautiful shot, but the goalie saved it and it was deflected. Vinicius was there and he just slotted to the net very easy. This also shows that not only he's improving his finishing and composure, his position is also getting better, like where he has to be in the field. 3 up, for me it was almost finished for us. Now it's all about keeping composure and have more possession and control the match. But we gave away one easy penalty. That was not necessary at all. I mean, before this mistake, Mendy had an almost perfect game. You can say impeccable performance. But that pulling off the shirt was totally unnecessary and deserved an yellow for sure. And as a result, we considered a penalty that was not needed. However, Courtois saved a penalty at first time and it was deflected and they scored the goal. And Valencia was going all out. They were pressing high, but we dealt pretty well. They could not create clear-cut chances. Most of their chances were from long distance shot. I thought we could score more goals if we would utilize our opportunity at best. And our last goal was another amazing goal. Ceballos had a throw ball to Mendy, Mendy had a beautiful pass to Benz, and then Benz, the way he controlled the ball around the box was really top class. Another goal for Benz, 2 goals for Benzema and 2 goals for Vinicius. Overall, total control and dominance against a big team is really amazing. Player ratings. For me, Vinicius has to be man of the match, no doubt on that, because he scored 2 goals and 2 important goals. And to be fair, everyone was really good in this game. Like, this is one of those rare matches where everyone plays their best. Generally, the players who underperform today performed really well, like Vasquez and Asensio. We'll look into sofascore ratings and I'll tell if I agree with their ratings or not. And they gave Courtois 7.9, I think, which is fair. He was incredible today. Like, he had one of the best save I have seen today. Even though the shot was long distance, I think that was really good save. For Vasquez, they gave 7.1. I'll give him 7.5. I thought he played much better than last game. He was more involved in attacking and also in defending. For Militao, they gave 7.2. I'll give Militao again 7.5. A solid performance for Militao. He could score 1 goal though. For Alaba, they gave 6.5. I disagree. I think Alaba also had a good game. I'll give him 7.5 too. And for Mendy, they gave 6.8, which is understandable. But I think Mendy deserves more than this. Even though the penalty could be avoided, I think he played really good other than that mistake. I'd give Mendy 7, solid 7. He also had an assist. And for Modric, they gave 7.3. I'd give Modric 7.5. And for Casemiro, they gave 7.1, I think, which is fair enough. Other than a couple of unnecessary tackles, I thought he was good. He had a couple of good, nice interceptions. And for Toni Kroos, they gave 7.8. I agree. I think he was really good today. Whole KCM was really good today. And for Marco Asensio, they gave 6.3. I disagree. I think he played much better than 6.3. I'd give him 7. He had 54 touches total and 1 key pass, and he could score actually a couple of goals. I thought he deserves much better ratings than 6.3. And what I like about Asensio's performance today, he was more involved, not like shy. Sometimes if you see Getafe, he was not involved at all. Like, he becomes totally invisible. But today is not the case. He tried to be more involved in the game. For Benzema, they gave 9. I would give Benzema, I would say 8. 1 penalty, nice penalty, and 1 beautiful goal. He definitely deserved at least 8. And he had total 49 chances and 2 chances created and 2 key passes. Overall, great performance from Benz. For Vinicius, they gave 8.5. For me, he's the man of the match. That means he has to get 9 at least. 2 goals and 71 touches and 2 key passes. Definitely deserve man of the match. Now let's talk about our sub performance, especially Ceballos and Camavinga. Ceballos had a good involvement in the Benz goal. He was not the player I was expecting to be subbed in. I was expecting Valverde, but today Camavinga came in, but he did not have a good game today. He lost the balls at midfield multiple times. I did not like the way he was losing the ball, and those were really risky. I would like to see him more calm, and also whenever he gets the chance, try to pass rather than keeping the ball at his feet. But again, he's only 19 years old, so he will get more experience over time. Now, 3 takeaways from this match. Number 1, we should play more ball into Vini. We know how good Vinicius is, like in the left wing. He's the only player in our squad who can take on 1 by 1 and create chances out of that. Today, especially at the first 20 minutes, I felt that we were not creating a lot of chance through him. We should push the ball more towards him and he'll do something different. Second, Valverde probably should have started over Ceballos. For me, Valverde is the future. His talent is amazing. All we have to have is patience. He'll show his talents over time. I'm not saying Ceballos was bad today. I'm saying Valverde deserves chance ahead of Ceballos. Third, rotation timing. As I said before, we should have much better rotation time. Sometimes I feel when we're subbing in, it's pretty late. We know how important rotation is. It gives young players to play more game time, also experienced player to stay fit. Overall, another big game, another win, 3 points, we're top of the table.